Here at 7, a man is in custody after leading police on a high-speed chase in Monona. Watch the dramatic end of the pursuit caught on camera.
And a little bit of light fog this morning, but not as thick as it's been over the last couple of mornings. A bit of drizzle as well. We're looking at cloudy skies today, but some hope for some sunshine later this week. More coming up.
Also, Frozen Fest is underway in Sun Prairie, but it's not exactly frozen. We'll tell you what's on offer. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on Weekend Mornings. It's a new hour, and that means Kelly is back with a check of today's weather. Kelly, how are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing good. I'd like to see some of the sun one of these days. It's been a cloudy week. We kind of had that trade-off where we had the really cold weather, but at least we had some sun. Now we got the mild weather, but we can't shake the clouds. And some of the low-level moisture producing a little bit of light fog, definitely not like we had the last couple of mornings, but there's also a little bit of drizzle out there. That's actually taking that moisture out of the air and depositing it on the ground. That's why we're not seeing the thick fog like we had yesterday morning. 33 in Madison, 33 in the Dells, so we are holding above freezing. Couple of temperatures very close to freezing. Juneau at 32 in Camp Douglas, down to 30 right now in Viroqua. So clouds persisting for most of us. A little bit of fog this morning. All of next week remaining mild. Dry most of the week. We do have one chance of some precipitation. That will come in Monday night. We'll talk more about that coming up. But cloudy skies for the most part most of today, as temperatures will be in the 30s, climbing through the mid-30s here later this morning into the afternoon. We should be topping out in the upper 30s. There might be a little bit of sun that tries to break out over there toward La Crosse, toward the Mississippi River. Otherwise, 37 expected in Madison today with a northwest wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. La Crosse expecting a few peaks of sun later today. At least I'll hope for some brighter skies later this afternoon with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. More on that chance of snow coming up in about 15 minutes.
Kelly, thank you. Now to our top stories at 7. A 31-year-old man is in custody after a Monona police chase ended in a crash early Saturday. Police say they were working on a special operation related to issues at an address in Monona when they tried to stop a car for speeding and displaying a fake registration that linked it to that address. The car led them on a chase which went onto the eastbound Beltline before turning onto I-90, running off an exit ramp and into an embankment. The driver's condition was checked at a local hospital before being booked into the Dane County Jail. Police are saying a handgun was later found in the car. And this morning we have new video into our newsroom of the moment that car nearly hit another driver before ultimately crashing. Braden Ross spoke with the woman whose dash camera captured the whole thing.
Yeah, this is that video you're talking about here. Now let's take it full screen so you can see what's actually going on. This is rear dash cam footage from a bystander's car. You can see the car being chased pull up right behind her going very fast. And if you watch the left side of your screen, you can see the car hit the guardrail and actually go airborne into that embankment. Let's watch that again and I'll let you hear this all from the driver of that car herself.
I see our headlights barreling at me from behind. It's foggy, it's slippery and wet out. I don't know what this idiot's problem is. I had no clue he was being pursued. It happened so quickly, and your reaction time is like zero in that moment. And I just prayed that the guy that was in the lane next to me could see what was going on.
Now, I spoke with that driver earlier today. She asked to remain anonymous, but told me the whole event was very scary. This chase actually comes as Monona police are facing increasing scrutiny for their pursuit policy after a New Year's Day chase ended in a crash that killed 3 people. Following that crash, Monona police announced they'd be stepping back their pursuit efforts to focus only on people believed to have committed a violent felony. But just weeks later, the city council voted to reverse that decision and keep the policy as is. Right now, that policy leaves the decision of whether to chase up to each individual officer's discretion. This latest chase also comes as I'm wrapping up an investigation on chase policy across different departments in our area. You can catch that coming up this Thursday at 10.
Braden, thank you. And now to more news in the Madison area. A vehicle which struck a person on the Beltline Friday night before fleeing the scene has been located. Madison police officers were called to the Beltline in the eastbound direction near Fish Hatchery Road and reported a person had been struck by a vehicle. The individual died at the scene. The vehicle involved then fled southbound onto Fish Hatchery Road. Madison police say the assistance of a citizen is what led to the vehicle being found Saturday afternoon. An investigation is now ongoing. Sun Prairie's Frozen Fest has officially started, but not without a hitch. The culprit, well, it's warmer weather. It was supposed to start with the candlelit snowshoe and hike, which was canceled due to the warmer weather. But regardless of the conditions, there was still fun to be had.
They're all family-friendly events. Besides tomorrow's pancake breakfast, the rest of the events next week are all free of charge and indoors.
We love a good pancake breakfast. Frozen Fest runs through February 2nd with different events planned for every day, no matter the weather. And these include bingo, cornhole, and eating delicious s'mores around the campfire. There will even be a human-sized Connect 4. More information can be found at cityofsunprairie.com. The warmer weather is making the outdoors just a bit more bearable. And as such, some folks got out to enjoy nature on Saturday. Local birder Chaim Gardner led visitors on a guided tour where they went for a walk through the Pheasant Branch Conservancy in Middleton, being taught how to identify the types of plants without their leafy cover-up.
It's so much warmer today than it's been. It's 45 degrees warmer than it was, so I want to get out and be in nature.
The guided tour is held every fourth Saturday for free, and you don't have to register. The events are co-sponsored by the Badgerland Bird Alliance and the Friends of Pheasant Branch organization. We have a new health conversation this week. Today, our Shane Hogan sits down with Dr. Rupa Shah to talk about the ways to prevent bacteria from growing inside your water bottle. Here now is that conversation.
Using that famous reusable water bottle while you're helping to keep the earth clean. SSM Health family medicine physician and wellness coach Dr. Rupa Shah says you should also be sure to keep the bottle clean to prevent harmful bacteria from growing inside. Some good reminders here. Now, tests done on water bottles have revealed they can sometimes contain up to 40,000 times the bacteria of a toilet seat due to inappropriate washing. How often should be washing our bottles, Dr. Shah?
Well, you should be washing them actually daily. Yes, with mild soap and water. You really should be. But once a week, you should actually be doing kind of a deeper cleanse.
Okay.
And you can do this with just using a teaspoon of bleach in like an entire quart of water, just shaking it up, letting it sit for a bit, and then rinsing it out again and washing it again. That's the best way to do it. If you are opposed to using bleach, another good trick is to use a little bit of vinegar dissolved in water, again, putting the cap on, shaking it up, and then leaving that overnight, and then washing it out in the morning. But you really got to make sure to keep those sanitized.
Yeah,
it's something we forget.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Myself included.
Yes.
Now, we've seen the rise in popularity of these stainless steel water bottles over plastic ones in the last few years. What's the difference between the two?
Well, stainless steel is going to be more durable, but also when you compare it to plastics, there's still some thought that there's some chemicals in the plastic, BPA being one that people have heard of that can cause a lot of health problems. But these plastics that can leach out these chemicals really can be endocrine disruptors, which means that they can alter some of the hormones in our bodies. So it is a lot safer to stick with stainless steel, which is quite durable, or even glass can be better.
Okay,
Yeah.
good reminder there.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any other tips for staying safe from bacteria on our water bottles?
Yeah, I personally try and choose a water bottle that has like a wide mouth, not a lot of small parts and crevices and things that you really have to get in and clean.
Where stuff can get stuck.
That's where the stuff gets stuck. And especially for the kids, you know, that aren't cleaning their water bottles daily, it's easy to have something that's more simple without a lot of movable parts.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Good stuff there. Dr. Shah, where else can people find you?
So they can find me on Instagram at Wellness with Dr. Shah.
All right. Thank you as always.
Thank you.
And Shane, thank you. We are coming up here on 7:10. Still ahead, several countries pausing funding for a United Nations agency. We'll tell you the reason why. And let's take a live look outside. There's the Capitol building again. Kelly has another Check Your Forecast just ahead on Weekend Mornings.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
The biggest and best RV event in the Midwest is back. It's the Madison Camper and RV Show and Sale. See a huge selection of RVs and campgrounds under one roof. Meet Gilbert Brown, Gridiron Great. Tickets just $10 and kids are free. Seniors, you're welcome at half price on Friday. Enjoy the great outdoors at the Madison Camper and RV Show and Sale at the Alliant Energy Center Friday through Sunday, February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
A logo can do more than identify your company. It can connect in meaningful ways.
energize your team, and inspire your customers. We're 4imprint, and we know your logo on the right product can create moments that matter. With 30 years of experience and thousands of products to choose from, we guarantee your order will be right the first time, on time, and for a great price. Be certain that the right moments will matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
It's not an I thing, Dad. It's a we thing.
Get a large 2-topping take and bake pizza for just $10.99. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Attention Wisconsin residents. If you're looking for individual or family dental coverage and want a dental plan that fits your needs, Momentum Insurance can help. We are a locally owned Madison-based insurance company and a trusted provider of all dental insurance needs with friendly, helpful customer service and high value in coverage and cost. To learn more or enroll, visit our website, MomentumPlans.com. That's MomentumPlans.com. Momentum Plans, dental insurance you can smile about.
You were always so dedicated. We worked hard to build up the shop, save for college and our retirement. But we got there thanks to our advisor and Vanguard. Now I see who all that hard work was for. It was always for you. Seeing you carry on our legacy, I'm so proud.
At Vanguard, you're more than just an investor, you're an owner, setting up the future for the ones you love. That's the value of ownership.
Experience the Channel 3000 News app today. Tailored for your news the way you want it. With a customizable home page and faster page loads, download the Channel 3000 News app. Powered by News 3 Now.
Good morning, meteorologist Kelly Slifka on this Sunday morning out on the patio. The light drizzle that we had has now turned into a very fine light snow that's been coming down. This is just kind of the atmosphere is loaded with moisture, just kind of releasing that. And that's what we can expect this morning. I think in general, just expecting cloudy skies the rest of today. Right now, we don't really have the thick fog that we had yesterday morning. There's a light haze and obviously some of this drizzle slash very fine light snow that's falling across the area. But it's going to be another cloudy sky today. May see a little bit of sun as you get closer to the Mississippi River Valley and the Cooley region. There will be a chance of some snow showers developing Monday night. That's our opportunity of seeing a little bit of precipitation. Otherwise, it's going to remain mild. And we are expecting finally a little bit of sunshine coming our way next week. All right, 33 in Madison, 33 in the Dells, 36 in Janesville. Some temperatures, especially as you get up toward Viroqua, La Crosse, closer to freezing, if not a degree or two below this morning. There is a large storm system just missed us. Hit Chicago yesterday with some rain. That's headed into the northeast, and that'll produce a lot of snow for the folks that really don't need it up there in upstate New York and parts of New England, New Hampshire, and Vermont, Maine as well. All right, visibility is not too much of a factor here in Madison and actually most of south central Wisconsin. You really have to get over closer to the Mississippi River. Viroqua, 3-mile visibility, but actually La Crosse now, it has jumped up to 10 miles. Temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s this morning should be headed into the mid to upper 30s later today. Now, see some of that clearing up there toward Eau Claire. Parts of the Cooley region may see some of that going into later this afternoon, but I think we'll stick with clouds in most areas. Now, tomorrow night, we do have an opportunity with a weak front passing in to produce some snow showers. This will be about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Should move through very quickly, and then just cloudy skies on the backside of that front. All right, the coldest of air is going to remain off to our east. Will remain mild. We'll have that weak disturbance pass in tomorrow night. That'll bring us that band of some snow. Then we're expecting behind it a westerly, northwesterly flow. That'll be hopefully dry enough that we will get rid of some of these clouds and at least get some sunshine by the middle part of the week. If we get the sun, we should be well into the 40s later in the week. Into the weekend, we do have a backdoor cold front coming in from the northeast. This will bring us a shot of some cooler air, bring us a little bit closer to where we should be, back in the low to mid 30s by the weekend as the mild air moves a little bit further off to the west. So areas of fog this morning, we've had some of this drizzle in the Madison area, a little bit of snow flurry activity with this. 37 in La Crosse today, 36 tomorrow, and mid to upper 40s, it looks like, by the middle of the week. For Madison, cloudy skies, we do have some of the flurries mixed in with a little bit of this drizzle this morning. Otherwise, the snow shower is expected tomorrow night. And then behind that system, we'll get into some sunshine, especially by Wednesday and Thursday. Better chances of some sun, lower 40s. And then that backdoor cold front knocks our temperatures back in the mid 30s by Saturday and Sunday.
Kelly, thank you. Now a look overseas. Italy and Australia have now temporarily paused funding to the United Nations Relief and Works Agency. This comes after Israel accused staffers at the principal aid agency inside Gaza of participating in the October 7th terrorist attacks in southern Israel. The UN RWA Commissioner General said he immediately terminated the contracts of the accused workers and is launching an investigation into the matter. The U.S. State Department also now says it will temporarily pause additional funding to the agency while this investigation plays out. The first Boeing 737 MAX 9 returned to the skies Friday, just weeks after a door plug in the fuselage blew off an Alaskan Airlines plane mid-flight. United is expected to start flying the planes again today. During Friday's Alaska flight, the company's chief operating officer sat next to the door plug, saying afterwards she has full confidence in the aircraft. The FAA had previously grounded all MAX 9 planes in the U.S. following the incident, but earlier this week they cleared the way for the MAX 9 to continue flying after approving a set of inspection criteria the airlines must now meet. A magical world under the sea is coming to life on the stage in Sun Prairie. The Little Mermaid was originally published in 1836 by Hans Christian Andersen, but most people know this story from Disney's animated movie. The Sun Prairie East Theater Department is currently performing the show. This morning we go center stage for a preview.
There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. I wanna kiss the girl.
It's a really large cast. We have 35 students in it, and then we have about 15 in the pit, and then another 30 that have helped with crew. So a big production that's coming all together with lots of help.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my, look like that boy too shy, ain't gonna kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ain't that sad, ain't it a shame, too bad he's gonna miss the girl.
You know, I really ought to know your name, and maybe I could guess it. Alexandria? Annabelle? Beatrice?
Ariel, her name is Ariel.
Ariel? Ariel. Hey, that's kind of pretty.
Sebastian and Scuttle, who's the bird and the crab, are currently trying to create the right kind of mood for Prince Eric and Ariel to kiss. The reason why they want them to kiss so bad is because Ursula, the sea witch, has put a curse on Ariel where she lost her voice, and if she does not make the prince fall in love with her in 3 days, her soul will be taken by Ursula. So this is the last day, and this is our final attempt of trying to get them to kiss.
She don't say a word, and she won't say a word until you kiss the girl.
I really love music, and the community also is so amazing. Everyone's so supportive of each other, and it's just so much fun because you just get to express yourself and let it all out on stage, and it's so much fun.
La 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 la, don't stop now, don't try to hide it. How you wanna kiss the girl? Sha-la-la-la-la, float along and listen.
Like Cotter mentioned too, like it's really high energy. It's a super fun show and a classic that the kids will notice and kind of sing along to the songs. And there's some new ones that are super fun. We have lots of really cool tech aspects, like the lights are super fun and super different than some other things. And it's Disney, so you can't go wrong with it. It's always fun.
You've got to kiss the girl. Go on and kiss the girl. Oh. Kiss the girl.
Today is the final performance of The Little Mermaid. It will take place at 2 at the Sun Prairie East Performing Arts Center. We'll keep it right here on Weekend Mornings. Next, Kelly has a quick look at today's weather. We'll be right back.
Join me in the 608 weekdays on News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome to Badgerscape Design and Landscape. We offer a full range of landscaping services, from design to maintenance. Our professional team is dedicated to meeting all your landscaping needs. Call us at 608-295-1446 or visit BadgerScapeDesignAndLandscape.com.
Your logo can identify your company, inspire your customers, and energize your team. We're 4imprint, and we can help your logo create moments that matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
It's here, Wisconsin's newest and most exclusive sports show. Wisconsin Huddle. It's more than just highlights. It's more than X's and O's. It's a dynamic 30-minute weekly special produced for the die-hard fans of Wisconsin athletics. Embark on an exclusive journey into the lives of some of UW's top athletes as we offer an inside look into their world. Watch Wisconsin Huddle Friday nights at 6:30. Brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
It's a robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward. Ingenious.
Sardine fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO. Choosing a treatment for your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, can be overwhelming. So ask your doctor about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start. It's the #1 prescribed branded chronic migraine treatment. So far, more than 5 million Botox treatments have been given to over 850,000 chronic migraine patients.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Botox.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
All right, meteorologist Kelly Slifka, we've actually had some snow developing right over the Madison area, parts of south central and eastern areas of the state. This is light, really fine, but may slick up the roads just a little bit, especially the sidewalks that haven't really been treated. Visibility is not as much of a factor this morning. Visibility at 9 in Madison, 2.5 in Viroqua, most of it confined toward the Mississippi River Valley. So some fog and flurries this morning. Mild weather will continue all of next week, and other than some of the flurries we're seeing this morning, another chance of some snow showers tomorrow night. Should be dry most of the upcoming week. 33 in Madison, it's 33 in Lone Rock, Janesville 36, 33 right now in the Dells. A lot of clouds persisting for most areas throughout the day. Should be up into the mid-30s here at the noon hour, topping out in the mid to upper 30s later today. So remaining mild, maybe see a little bit of sunshine over toward La Crosse later today, but Madison stuck with the clouds. We've got some of those flurries falling right now. Temperatures in the upper 30s, the northwest wind at 5 to 10. La Crosse, cloudy skies this morning. A little bit of sun peeking through this afternoon with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. More on that chance of snow coming our way tomorrow night coming up.
Wisconsin women's hockey has rattled off 9 straight wins, but the Badgers had a tall task last night, trying to finish off a sweep over 7th-ranked Minnesota Duluth, and it was not looking good early. The Badgers trailed 4-1 heading into the final period, but suddenly the wickets opened. They scored 2 quick goals to set up this. Watch Lacey Eden on the second effort, tips the puck into the twine, and her second goal of the period ties it up. Take another look at that. The Badgers trying to stage an unreal comeback, but it would still be tied in the final 2 minutes of the game. That is until Kirsten Sims decided to call game. Sims goes top shelf and gets the goal to go. Wisconsin scores not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 third-period goals to stun Duluth. Badgers win it 5-4. Meanwhile, the Badger men were in Ann Arbor looking to avenge a loss from last night. Third period, Badgers trail 5-4, looking for the equalizer, and good thing they've got Owen Mellenbacher. He takes the perfect pass and tips it on in. The Badgers are the best show on ice, both the men and the women. We've got a tie game. We're headed to overtime. That's where the Badgers would capitalize capitalize. Christian Fitzgerald on the breakaway. He gets the goal to go. Wanted to bring back a W to Madison, and that's how you do it. Walking off the Wolverines. Badgers win yet another thriller. What a day on the ice. 6-5 is your final. It's officially official. Doc Rivers was named the 18th head coach in Milwaukee Bucks history yesterday. It's a triumphant return for Rivers, who played at Marquette. And when he looks up at the Fiserv Forum, he sees his own jersey in the rafters. Rivers enters his 25th season as a head coach with championship pedigree, winning for the Celtics back in 2008. He now inherits a Bucks team that has the second best record in the East. But Rivers says when you're taking over a team mid-season, it won't be all smooth sailing.
Listen, I've never done this. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I can tell you that just from the day and a half. But it's going to be a challenge. It's a challenge that I'm running towards. Can't try to do too much too soon. We're in the middle of a season, so we got to try to keep our rhythm.
And Rivers' first game as head coach for the Bucks will be Monday, but they had some work to do last night hosting the Pelicans. We know Dame Lillard for his three-point shooting, but he can get it done at the rim, too. With the left hand, that is just silly. A circus shot falls for Dame, and the Bucks take an 18-point lead later in the third quarter. Milwaukee pulling away at this point, and Bobby Portis, he's not just the mayor of Milwaukee, he's also a mid-range magician. Take another look at that. He gets the bucket to fall, and the Bucks take a 25-point lead. They hold on to win it. 141-117 is your final. And earlier in the day yesterday at the Fiserv Forum, Memorial legend Wes Matthews was inducted to Marquette's M Club, or their Hall of Fame. Matthews is in his 15th season in the NBA, but the Madison native was lethal at Marquette. He still ranks top 10 in 5 categories there, including scoring. And the Wisconsin women got a huge Big Ten win at home yesterday. They outscored Rutgers 22-3 in the first quarter and never looked back. Sarah Williams matched her career high with 31 points, and the Badgers win 72-63. That's your morning sports fix. Have a sensational Sunday.
Thank you, Andrew. There's still a half-hour news ahead here on Weekend Mornings. Next, we're running through mornings top stories. We'll be right back.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
This is a real person seeking a solution to a real problem.
Hi, fine, how are you?
Welcome to the Good Feet store. How can I help?
I have plantar fasciitis. My knees hurt, my hips hurt.
Then she was personally fit with Good Feet arch supports.
I don't feel any pain anywhere.
Good.
Seriously, no pain in my knees, my hips, nothing. This is amazing. I don't want to take them off. It just feels like I'm in heaven. Oh, you're a blessing in disguise.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Okay, so I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get any phone for free. Seriously, wow.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
I know it's not my business, but I just had to tell you.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
Yeah, maybe we should all keep this to ourselves. No selfies.
Excuse me, it's work. Talk to me.
What a boss.
Get any phone free when you switch to US Cellular. US Cellular, built for us.
A good day starts with a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic from Steinhoffels. Take your sleep to the next level with the Tempur-Pedic Ergo Smart Base powered by Sleep Tracker AI that automatically responds to snoring by raising your head, giving you a better, more restful night's sleep. Ergo Smart Bases start at $42 per month with Steinhoffels 60-month financing and get $300 in Steinhoffels cash. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com.
I'm a little old to count down the days, but my ski trip to Cascade Mountain with my cousin each year, so much fun. We used to pretend like we were flying. Now, we really do. My dad and my uncle like that we still ski free. But Noah and I, we just have fun. See you there.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Dig, if you will, the picture of a fabulous night of networking, silent auctions, raffles, and live entertainment featuring the Prince Experience. Get ready to party like it's 1999 with the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County and Hearts for Helping. Mark your calendars for February 23rd and join us for a night of pure joy, unforgettable moments, and the music of Prince. Let's go crazy together at Hearts for Helping 2024. Tickets are on sale now at bgcdc.org.
It's 7:30 right now. A man is in custody after leading police on a high-speed chase in Monona. We'll watch the dramatic end of the pursuit caught on camera.
And we do have some clouds, even some snow flurries moving through the Madison area this morning. We'll see how long that'll last and when we can expect some sunshine coming up.
That's all ahead, just on here on weekend mornings. I'm Kyle Pazorski. We are rolling into our third half hour here. We're going to take a look outside with Kelly Slifka. How's your day going, Kelly?
Well, you know, I want to see some sunshine, and, you know, we've had to deal with the clouds for the last week or so. You know, when we had that cold air, we had some sun. It's kind of that trade-off. Now we got the mild temperatures, but we can't shake the clouds, and we've actually had some flurries. It's cold enough that some of these snow showers and flurries have developed right over Madison. It always seems like Madison's right on target for seeing some of this. See this this little stream of snow showers moving across Dane County. Also over there toward Watertown, seeing some snow showers. These are just kind of some cool enough air to squeeze out all that moisture that we have in the atmosphere, and that's what's producing some of these light snow showers from Wanakee down toward Middleton and right through Verona and Fitchburg this morning. Visibility is not too much of an issue most areas until you get toward the Mississippi River and Viroqua down to 2.5 miles, but 10 miles right now in La Crosse. We do have some clouds and some flurries this morning. And it looks like the clouds will persist most of today. Mild all week long, very dry, though it looks like until we get till tomorrow night, we do have a chance of snow showers moving through. But really, that's our only chance of any kind of precipitation. So 33 with the flurries moving through Madison right now, 32 in Camp Douglas, 33 in Lone Rock as well. Cloudy skies for the most part with some of these snow flurries this morning. As we get toward the noon hour, it should be in the mid-30s. I think we'll top out in the upper 30s for most locations. Maybe a little bit of sunshine toward La Crosse and parts of the Chippewa Valley later on today. Northwest winds up there at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Madison should get up to 37 with cloudy skies. A little bit of sunshine peeking through the clouds in La Crosse. Highs in the mid to upper 30s. More than that chance of snow showers tomorrow night coming up.
Thank you, Kelly. Rolling along to our top stories this morning. A 31-year-old man is in custody after a Monona police chase ended in a dramatic crash Saturday morning. Police say they were working on a special operation related to an issue at an address in Monona when they tried to stop a car for speeding and displaying a fake registration that linked it to that address. The car led them on a chase onto the eastbound Beltline toward I-90 before it ran off the road and into an embankment. The driver was checked out at a local hospital before being booked into the Dane County Jail. This morning, we have new video into our newsroom of the moment that car nearly hit another driver before ultimately crashing. Our Brandon Ross spoke with the driver, whose dash camera captured the whole scene.
Yeah, this is that video you're talking about here. Now let's take it full screen so you can see what's actually going on. This is rear dash cam footage from a bystander's car. You can see the car being chased pull up right behind her, going very fast. And if you watch the left side of your screen, you can see the car hit the guardrail and actually go airborne into that embankment. Let's watch that again, and I'll let you hear this all from the driver of that car herself.
I see our headlights barreling at me from behind. It's foggy, it's slippery and wet out. I don't know what this idiot's problem is. I had no clue he was being pursued. It happened so quickly, and your reaction time is like zero in that moment. And I just prayed that the guy that was in the lane next to me could see what was going on.
Now, I spoke with that driver earlier today. She asked to remain anonymous, but told me the whole event was very scary. This chase actually comes as Monona police are facing increasing scrutiny for their pursuit policy after a New Year's Day chase ended in a crash that killed 3 people. Following that crash, Monona police announced they'd be stepping back their pursuit efforts to focus only on people believed to have committed a violent felony. But just weeks later, the city council voted to reverse that decision and keep the policy as is. Right now, that policy leaves the decision of whether to chase up to each individual officer's discretion. This latest chase also comes as I'm wrapping up an investigation on chase policy across different departments in our area. You can catch that coming up this Thursday at 10.
Braden, thank you. And now to an update to a story we first brought you yesterday. A vehicle which struck a person on the Beltline Friday night before fleeing the scene has now been located. On Friday, Madison police officers were called to the Beltline in the eastbound direction near Fish Hatchery Road and reported a person was struck by a vehicle. That individual died at the scene. The vehicle involved fled before heading southbound on Fish Hatchery Road. Madison police say the assistance of a citizen is what led to the vehicle being found Saturday afternoon. In the nation's capital, President Biden says he's willing to accept tougher measures to secure the U.S. border with Mexico. His remarks come after House Speaker Mike Johnson warned on Friday the emerging border deal in the Senate is dead on arrival in the House. The president told House Republicans securing the border would be a win for America. Some of the proposals would give the Department of Homeland Security new authority to close the border if daily migrant crossings reach 4,000 over a one-week span. Former President Donald Trump has urged House Republicans to reject any border deals. And President Biden was on the campaign trail yesterday in South Carolina, looking ahead to the general election in November. CBS's Bradley Blackburn has the latest on the presidential race.
In South Carolina Saturday, President Biden visited a barbershop and in a preview of what could be the longest general election campaign in history, gave a razor-sharp criticism of former President Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, when he was commander-in-chief, refused to visit a cemetery, U.S. cemetery outside of Paris for fallen American soldiers. And he referred to those heroes, and I quote, as suckers and losers. He actually said that. He said that. How dare he say that? The only loser I see is Donald Trump.
In Nevada, Trump spoke at a rally and also looked ahead to November.
And this November, we're going to win the swing state of Nevada. You ever think of it as a swing state?
With immigration a key issue in the campaign, Trump is pushing Republicans in Congress to dump a bipartisan border bill that President Biden wants.
I'd rather have no bill than a bad bill.
If that bill were the law today, I'd shut down the border right now and fix it quickly.
The bill is likely dead on arrival in the House, but some Senate Republicans say they won't get a better deal.
This is the most leverage I've seen Republicans have.
Meanwhile, Trump's challenger for the GOP nomination, Nikki Haley, is campaigning in her home state of South Carolina. But she trails Trump in the polls there, and more Republican leaders are lining up behind the former president, with November still a long ways away. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
South Carolina's Republican primary is just a month away, but Nevada voters will weigh in next week. Time now is 7:38. Still ahead, there's more news on weekend mornings. First, Kelly checks in with today's forecast. Keep it right here.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org. or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
There's your biggie bag. All that food for $5, that's my go-to.
Ooh, that's my ride or die.
Just like you and me. Bag boys. Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
Go biggie and get all this with the JBC for just $5.
Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free.
Hurry, Champion's Buy 2, Get 2 free sale is for a limited time.
That's a great deal. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
I was stuck. Unresolved depression symptoms were in my way. I needed more from my antidepressant. Vraylar helped give it a lift.
Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant is clinically proven to help relieve overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone. And in Vraylar clinical studies, most saw no substantial impact on weight. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke, report unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults, report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, as these may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, weight gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Stomach and sleep issues, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are also common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks.
I didn't have to change my treatment. I just gave it a lift.
Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Sometimes it takes a different approach.
Okay, that's Mrs. Johnson, right? Great.
To see the possibilities all around you.
Almost 10. You gonna have a big birthday party? Right, you feeling okay?
With Capella University's game-changing FlexPath format, you can earn your nursing degree without putting life on hold. Imagine your future differently with Capella University.
Good morning, 7:40 now on this Sunday morning. We've actually had some snow flurries moving through parts of Dane County right over Madison. Always seems like Madison's right in line or right on the edge of some precipitation. That's what we're seeing this morning. You can see it lined up from Wanakee down toward Middleton, the west side of Madison down toward Fitchburg and Verona, seeing some of these snow showers moving through. Right now, visibility not too much of an issue across most of the area. You see a little bit of light fog in areas, especially toward the Mississippi River. Thickest fog over Minnesota and Iowa this morning. So some fog and flurries this morning, but it's going to be mild all of next week. Dry, other than a shot for some snow showers that will arrive by tomorrow night with a weak front. Right now, 33 in Madison, also the Dells. It's down to 32 in La Crosse. You have some of these snow showers and flurries moving through Madison this morning. We'll be in the low 30s here. A lot of clouds persisting most of the morning into the afternoon hours. As you get toward the Mississippi River, you might see a little bit of sun trying to break through. At least the skies may brighten up a little bit. Northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour with cloudy skies up to 37 in Madison. Should be in the mid to upper 30s in La Crosse with a hope for a few peaks of sun later today. More on that chance of snow showers tomorrow night coming up.
Kelly, thank you. It was a somber day around the world. Saturday was International Holocaust Remembrance Day, the first such day since the Israel-Hamas war began in October. During a gathering to observe the day, the General Counsel Emeritus of the World Jewish Congress condemned Hamas's attack on October 7th. He also said that, quote, anyone with a heart must have compassion for the suffering of the Palestinian civilians.
We cannot be indifferent to the death and displacement endured by Palestinian civilians in Gaza over the course of these same more than 3.5 months.
Between both Israel and the Gaza Strip, over 27,000 civilians have been killed as a result of the war, with over 70,000 wounded. There's good news for pregnant women getting the COVID-19 vaccine, and more about the health risk associated with sitting at work all day and what can be done about it. Michael George takes a look at some of the top health stories.
People who mostly sit at work have a higher risk of dying from all causes and a higher risk of cardiovascular disease compared to those who predominantly don't sit. That's according to researchers in Taiwan who followed about 500,000 people over nearly 13 years. The study authors say those who sit at work would need an additional 15 to 30 minutes of physical activity per day to make up the difference. COVID-19 vaccines given to pregnant women do not hurt their babies' neurodevelopment. Researchers with UC San Francisco found babies up to 18 months showed no significant difference in brain development compared to those with unvaccinated mothers. Children were screened for communication, gross motor, fine motor, problem solving, and social skills. And for many years, there was a belief women took longer to recover from concussions than men. But a study of student athletes found when women get the same access to care, they recover at a similar rate. Researchers compared cognitive function, mental health, balance, and reaction time, and found no significant difference between the genders. Those are some of the week's top health stories. Michael George, CBS News.
Still ahead, Andrew Bancher introduces us to the Bucs' new head coach. And let's take a look outside. Kelly's back with his full forecast after this.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Mercedes and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings, going on now at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
This new year, Tenderland Home Improvements wants to help you create a bathroom that's designed just for you. As the exclusive Wisconsin dealer of jacuzzi bath remodel products, Tenderland offers an array of designs and accessories that speak to your personal style. Traditional remodels can take weeks or even months to complete, but when you work with Tenderland, most installations are done in one day. That means our team can arrive at breakfast and you'll have a beautiful new jacuzzi system by dinner. Our install team works efficiently to transform your bathroom, leaving it spotless when they leave. No mess, no stress, just pure relaxation. Let's hear from a real jacuzzi bath remodel customer, Alyssa, about her experience.
The jacuzzi installers were fantastic. They were so professional. They made sure everything was taken care of, and it really gave me the ability to pick what was perfect for me.
It's so pretty and so white and new, and the tub is so deep, and I can't wait to just go climb in it and just lay there.
My new bathroom is absolutely perfect, exactly what I was dreaming of. Blew my mind above expectations. I'm so excited for it.
And not only will your bathroom look stunning, but it will also be equipped with the most advanced features for your comfort and convenience. Tenderland understands that safety should never be sacrificed for style. That's why our jacuzzi bath remodels include features like grab shelves, strategically placed to act as grab bars, giving you peace of mind without sacrificing the stylish appeal of your bathroom. Ready to transform your bathroom into a space you can enjoy? Call us at 800-TENDERLAND or visit tenderland.com to schedule your free design consultation. For the entire month of January, we're offering an incredible deal to start off the new year right. Get 75% off installation, plus a free upgrade to a luxurious handheld shower fixture. Plus, enjoy no payments, no down payment, and no interest for a whole 12 months. Call 800-TENDERLAND or visit tenderland.com today.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Mercedes and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings, going on now at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Good morning. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the patio. We do have some snow showers moving through the Madison area. It's kind of lined up right in Dane County. It seems like Madison's always in line for something to happen, and that's what we're seeing this morning, while most of the rest of the area not. All right, let's take a look at our live sky cam right now from the station. You can see the skies are, well, they got the snow showers moving through, and that's why it's reducing visibilities a little bit. Right now in Platteville, not seeing any of the snow over there, and not seeing really the fog as well. So we do have some flurries moving through this morning. The clouds will be fairly persistent throughout the day. We do have another chance for some snow showers coming our way Monday night. This is a weak front that's going to be rolling on through. But it looks like behind that, we have a better opportunity of getting some sunshine as the weather pattern shifts a little bit. A drier westerly flow expected, and that should bring us at least the hope for some sunshine. 33 right now in Madison. It's 33 in the Dells, 33 in Lone Rock, as temperatures remain above freezing for most areas. Heavy storm system that just missed us off to the south and east hit Chicago. They're seeing a little bit of rain and snow in Michigan. Eventually, that will be a fairly big storm system producing a lot of snow for upstate New York and parts of New England. Visibility is not too much of a factor right now. 9 in Madison, and any reduced visibility is mainly because of the snow showers that we have moving through. Expecting clouds to persist, upper 30s for most areas. Might see a little bit of sunshine in the Chippewa Valley and also the Cooley region, at least for a time, going into the late afternoon. And unfortunately for us in the Madison area, that clearing won't take place until it gets dark. All right, here comes that chance of some snow showers moving in. This will be later Monday night, after midnight, say about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It should move through very quickly. Behind it, we are expecting a drier westerly flow, so hopefully we can get rid of some of these clouds and get us at least a little bit of sunshine later on in the week. Either way, the above average temperatures will continue. You got to remember our average high is in the upper 20s. We'll be in the upper 30s and low 40s throughout much of this week. So the warmer than average temperatures will continue, and generally drier than average precipitation expected across the Great Lakes with the wet conditions. out to the west. In lacrosse, may see a little bit of sun later today. I'd say mostly cloudy most of the afternoon, but skies may get a little bit brighter later this afternoon. 36 tomorrow. There's the chance of some clouds rolling back in Tuesday before more sunshine, and 40s expected by the middle and later part of the week. We cool down just a little bit, but still above average next weekend. For Madison, we have some snow showers and flurries this morning. Otherwise, cloudy skies, maybe a peak or two of sun tomorrow before the clouds roll in, brings us that chance of some snow showers tomorrow night. Upper 30s, a better chance for more sunshine Wednesday and Thursday. And this is when we're seeing that shift in our weather pattern, a little bit drier weather moving in. And we'll see a backdoor cold front arrive next weekend. That'll drop us back in the mid-30s, but still above average, and quiet weather for much of next week.
Wisconsin women's hockey has rattled off 9 straight wins, but the Badgers had a tall task last night, trying to finish off a sweep over 7th-ranked Minnesota Duluth, and it was not looking good early. The Badgers trailed 4-1 heading into the final period, but suddenly the wickets opened. They scored 2 quick goals to set up this. Watch Lacey Eden on the second effort, tips the puck into the twine, and her second goal of the period ties it up. Take another look at that. The Badgers trying to stage an unreal comeback, but it would still be tied in the final 2 minutes of the game. That is until Kirsten Sims decided to call game. Sims goes top shelf and gets the goal to go. Wisconsin scores not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 third-period goals to stun Duluth. Badgers win it 5-4. Meanwhile, the Badger men were in Ann Arbor looking to avenge a loss from last night. Third period, Badgers trail 5-4, looking for the equalizer, and good thing they've got Owen Mellenbacher. He takes the perfect pass and tips it on in. The Badgers are the best show on ice, both the men and the women. We've got a tie game. We're headed to overtime. That's where the Badgers would capitalize. Christian Fitzgerald on the breakaway. He gets the goal to go. Wanted to bring back a W to Madison, and that's how you do it. Walking off the Wolverines. Badgers win yet another thriller. What a day on the ice. 6-5 is your final. It's officially official. Doc Rivers was named the 18th head coach in Milwaukee Bucks history yesterday. It's a triumphant return for Rivers, who played at Marquette. And when he looks up at the Fiserv Forum, he sees his own jersey in the rafters. Rivers enters his 25th season as a head coach with championship pedigree, winning for the Celtics back in 2008. He now inherits a Bucks team that has the second best record in the East, but Rivers says when you're taking over a team mid-season, it won't be all smooth sailing.
Listen, I've never done this. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I can tell you that just from the day and a half. But it's going to be a challenge. It's a challenge that I'm running towards. Can't try to do too much too soon. We're in the middle of a season, so we got to try to keep our rhythm.
And Rivers' first game as head coach for the Bucks will be Monday, but they had some work to do last night hosting the Pelicans. We know Dame Lillard for his three-point shooting, but he can get it done at the rim, too. With the left hand, that is just silly. A circus shot falls for Dame, and the Bucks take an 18-point lead later in the third quarter. Milwaukee pulling away at this point, and Bobby Portis, he's not just the mayor of Milwaukee, he's also a mid-range magician. Take another look at that. He gets the bucket to fall, and the Bucks take a 25-point lead. They hold on to win it. 141-117 is your final. And earlier in the day yesterday at the Fiserv Forum, Memorial legend Wes Matthews was inducted to Marquette's M Club, or their Hall of Fame. Matthews is in his 15th season in the NBA, but the Madison native was lethal at Marquette. He still ranks top 10 in 5 categories there, including scoring. And the Wisconsin women got a huge Big Ten win at home yesterday. They outscored Rutgers 22-3 in the first quarter and never looked back. Sarah Williams matched her career high with 31 points, and the Badgers win 72-63. That's your morning sports fix. Have a sensational Sunday.
Pick and Save always gives you more ways to save on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Pick and Save app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. With a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Discover more ways to save big every day. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
This is Matt Gunderson. It still hits me every time TAPS is played. We're honored to serve those who served. An eligible Veterans Life Celebration includes honors recognizing their dedication and selfless service, including uniform and medal displays.
Sometimes it takes a different approach.
Okay, that's Mrs. Johnson, right? Great.
To see the possibilities all around you.
Almost 10. You gonna have a big birthday party?
With Capella University's game-changing FlexPath format, you can earn your nursing degree without putting life on hold. Imagine your future differently with Capella University.
Only at Vanguard, you're more than just an investor, you're an owner. That means your priorities are ours, too. Our retirement tools and advice can help you leave a legacy for the ones you love. That's the value of ownership.
The biggest and best RV event in the Midwest is back. It's the Madison Camper and RV Show and Sale. See a huge selection of RVs and campgrounds under one roof. Meet Gilbert Brown, Gridiron Great. Tickets just $10 and kids are free. Seniors, you're welcome at half price on Friday. Enjoy the great outdoors at the Madison Camper and RV Show and Sale at the Alliant Energy Center Friday through Sunday, February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
If you've been seriously injured in a car accident, watch out.
Watch out. The insurance company may try to tell you that you don't need a lawyer.
Watch out. The insurance company may try to get you to settle before you're done with all your medical treatment.
Don't trust the insurance company after your accident. You could miss out on what you really deserve. Call Gruber Law Offices right away.
Gruber Law Offices watched out for me and settled my case for $340,000.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Monday at 6, meet a local veteran giving back to others in the spirit of service.
It's a way of thanking them, but it's way more than that.
We'll learn about the unique bonding trips that help him carry out his mission and the life-changing event that drives him. Monday at 6.
Help St. Vincent de Paul and News 3 Now give neighbors in need a warm night's sleep. The last weekend in January, donate new or gently used blankets at St. Vinny's and local drop-off sites, or give to the online blanket fund. Join us and recycle the warmth.
Finally this morning, take a look at this. A truck hauling camels and zebras caught fire early Saturday morning on Interstate 69 in Indiana's Marion County. And you can see the animals walking along the road after they were taken out of the truck. They're all fine. Officials say all the animals were accounted for and uninjured and later reopened the northbound lanes of the highway. But either way, something you don't really see every day out on a highway in Indiana. Anyway, here now is Kelly Sliffa with one final check of your forecast. Kelly, it's quite amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of cool to see them actually feasting right off got off the truck there. I tell you what, we do have some snow showers moving through Madison. You can see this on our Doppler track. It's really light, and some of the radar data missing some of this, but you can see basically from Waunakee right through the west side of Madison down toward Fitchburg and Verona. See, it is obscuring the visibility a little bit. This is pretty light, but you may have to brush off the light snow coating off your car this morning with the flurries. Otherwise, just cloudy skies for the rest of today. We do have another chance of some snow showers Monday night. That will hopefully change our weather pattern, giving us some drier weather and hoping for some sun next week. 33 in Madison right now, 33 in the Dells, 32 in La Crosse. Cloudy skies persisting most of the day, but as you go toward later this afternoon, this evening, you may see a little bit of clearing, especially toward La Crosse, the Mississippi River Valley. Otherwise, 30s today. 40s expected in La Crosse later this week, and in Madison we'll see some 40s after that chance of some snow showers Monday night.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you all for watching. Have a great Sunday.